Have you ever wondered why one of the biggest stars of the 2000s, Cameron Diaz, just disappeared? She was everywhere. The Mask, Charlie's Angels, Shrek, romantic comedies, action films, you name it. And then, gone. Why did she walk away from it all? Was it a scandal, burnout, or something far more personal? Let's find out the real reason Cameron Diaz quit Hollywood. Cameron Diaz's journey began in the 1990s. She was just 21 when she made her film debut in The Mask opposite Jim Carrey, a role that wasn't even supposed to be hers. Before acting, she was a model, working with brands like Levi's and Calvin Klein. But once The Mask hit the screens, her charm, smile, and natural on-screen presence made her an instant star. She became Hollywood's favorite girl next door, but with a twist. She could do comedy, action, drama, and animation. In the 2000s, she was unstoppable. There's something about Carly's Angle, Shrek, The Holiday Night, and Debut 2013. She had become one of the highest-paid actresses in the world, but behind the success, things were not as glamorous. In interviews, Diaz often spoke about how exhausting Hollywood could be. Endless shoots, promotional tours, the pressure to stay fit, beautiful, and perfect. She once said, "You're constantly being judged. Your value is based on how you look, how you perform, how you sell." The media was always watching. Paparazzi followed her every move. Tabloids made up stories, rumors about her relationships. For Cameron, acting started to feel like a trap, not a passion. Then, in 2014, she made her last film appearance in the remake of Annie. After that, silence. No farewell interviews, no press release, no drama. Cameron Diaz simply stepped away. Fans were confused. The industry was shocked. People began to speculate. Was she blacklisted? Did she have a health issue? Did something bad happen behind the scenes? Age and even plastic surgery filled the headlines for Cameron. Acting started to feel like a trap, not a passion. Then, in 2014, she made her last film appearance in the remake of Annie. After that, silence. No farewell interviews, no press release, no drama. Cameron Diaz simply stepped away. Fans were confused. The industry was shocked. People began to speculate. Was she blacklisted? Did she have a health issue? Did something bad happen behind the scenes? But the truth was something else entirely. In a 2020 interview with Gwyneth Paltrow, Cameron finally opened up. She said, "I just decided that I wanted different things out of my life. I had worked so hard for so long, filming, traveling, promoting. I didn't have time for myself." She talked about losing control of her own life. Her schedule, her decisions, even her relationships. Everything was run by studios, agents, managers, and producers. She called it a kind of machine, and she was done being a part of it. Instead, she focused on what really mattered: peace, health, and personal freedom. After stepping back, Cameron started a completely new life. She married musician Benji Madden in 2015 in a private ceremony. In 2019, she and Benji welcomed their daughter, Radix, via surrogate. She also became an author. She wrote 2 health and wellness books, the Body Book, the Longevity Book. She invested in wellness companies and even started her own wine brand called Aveline, focused on organic, clean wines. For Cameron, this wasn't a retirement, it was a rebirth. In her own words, "I found peace in my soul because I was finally taking care of myself." She mentioned how, for the first time, she could make her own decisions, live without judgment, and spend real time with her family. No more pressure to diet, no more sleepless nights over scripts, and no more pretending to be someone she wasn't. And that peace, she says, is priceless. She didn't just leave Hollywood, she freed herself from it. In 2022, fans got excited again. Cameron Diaz announced she would be returning for a Netflix action comedy film titled Back in Action, opposite Jamie Foxx. It was to be her first movie in nearly a decade, but shortly after, rumors spread that the production was chaotic. Jamie Foxx reportedly had a health scare. Filming paused. And again, Cameron withdrew from the spotlight. Was this comeback real, or just a reminder of why she left in the first place? Only time will tell. Cameron Diaz's story isn't just about fame, money, or leaving Hollywood. It's about choosing yourself when the world wants to own you. She proved that walking away doesn't mean failure. Sometimes, it's the bravest thing you can do. In an industry that rarely allows women to age, rest, or evolve, Cameron chose to grow on her own terms. So now that you know the truth, what do you think? Did Cameron make the right choice? Would you like to see her in more films again? Or do you think her journey is better off screen? Let us know in the comments. And if you love this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more untold Hollywood stories. Thanks for watching.